Did you know your feed wants you to have the latest updates in digital marketing? So you're in luck. I'm JB from Belmore Digital with my digital update for this week, Monday 18th May 2026. Shrek turned 25 today. Just think about that for a moment. And don't say what's Shrek. This week, fix the stuff that actually matters. LinkedIn would like to be your industry publication. TikTok continues its corporate rebrand. Google's query reports are apparently interpretive art now. Good content still loses sometimes. Platforms keep adding abstraction while marketers quietly return to commercial basics. Funny how often the industry ends up back there. And before I get into it, my Digital Trends 2026 report is out now and it is free. Chock full of detailed strategic insight, it is an essential read for any senior marketer, founder, or C-suite leader who wants to stay ahead of the game. Your time won't be wasted. Grab your free copy. The link is in the description. Now, if you want to know the full story, go read the full post on belmoredigital.com or watch the full-length video right here on my Belmore Digital YouTube channel. So, get in touch to discuss this with me or drop me a follow to get more of my updates in your feed. Fix the stuff that actually matters. Technical SEO has always had a strange ability to create busy work. Entire teams can spend weeks fixing things that make no commercial difference to anyone outside the SEO department. The idea itself is fairly simple. Stop treating every technical SEO issue like a 5-alarm fire and start prioritizing fixes based on actual business impact. You'd think that would already be standard practice. In reality, plenty of SEO programs still drift into checklist territory. Audit tools flag something. Teams panic. Developers get dragged into meetings, and suddenly everyone is debating crawl depth on pages nobody visits. If you've ever inherited an SEO roadmap full of color-coded technical trivia, you'll know the feeling. Some issues absolutely matter, plenty don't. The bigger shift here is economic. Organic growth is slower now, competition is tighter, and AI has flooded search with average content wearing a confident expression. Companies have less patience for technical exercises that never reach revenue. Fair enough too. If you're trying to work out which SEO issues deserve development time, our SEO services team can help separate commercial priorities from technical theatre. Get in touch to discuss this with me, or drop me a follow to get more of my updates in your feed. LinkedIn would like to be your industry publication. LinkedIn is steadily moving beyond professional social network territory. The direction they're outlining here pushes further into AI-driven discovery, expertise surfacing, and search-style recommendations inside the platform itself. In plain English, LinkedIn wants buyers researching businesses without ever leaving LinkedIn. Funny how every platform eventually decides it should become the whole internet. I'm on the fence about this. Buyers genuinely do use LinkedIn as a trust signal now. You probably do this yourself before speaking to suppliers or agencies. At the same time, the platform increasingly rewards polished visibility over actual expertise, which can get a bit grim after a while. What marketers should notice is the shift in how B2B attention works. Company pages matter less than individual authority. Useful opinions matter more than polished brochures. The businesses gaining traction are usually the ones sounding like actual humans instead of compliance-approved brand avatars. If your LinkedIn presence currently feels a bit corporate grey and forgettable, our content marketing services can help build content people might voluntarily read. Get in touch to discuss this with me, or drop me a follow to get more of my updates in your feed. TikTok continues its corporate rebrand. Another week, another platform insisting it is now a serious business tool. The TikTok World 2026 announcements included more AI creative tools, expanded search ads, smarter targeting, and heavier automation across campaigns. The overall message was fairly obvious. Please stop thinking about dance trends for 5 minutes. Some of these tools will work well. TikTok has matured quickly, especially for retail brands chasing attention at scale. Still, platforms now sell automation as if media buying itself was the problem. Hand over budget, upload assets, trust the machine. The tension underneath all of this is fairly obvious. Platforms make more money when advertisers surrender control. Automation removes friction, but it also removes visibility and accountability. Google started it, Meta followed, now TikTok is joining the club. If you're testing TikTok seriously this year and want someone watching commercial performance instead of platform promises, our paid social advertising services can help keep campaigns commercially grounded. Get in touch to discuss this with me or drop me a follow to get more of my updates in your feed. Google's query reports are apparently interpretive art now. Google confirmed this week that search query reports may not always reflect the exact searches users typed. Reports may include close variants, grouped intent, or interpreted searches instead, which explains why advertisers occasionally stare at reports wondering who on earth searches like that. You can already see the problem. Search term data still shapes negative keywords, campaign structure, and budget decisions. Once reporting becomes less literal, optimization gets murkier. You're no longer responding to exact behavior, you're responding to Google's interpretation of behavior. The wider issue is that ad platforms keep moving away from raw visibility. Attribution is modeled, audiences expand automatically, and intent gets inferred rather than shown directly. Some of that comes from privacy restrictions. Some of it probably comes from platforms preferring fewer, awkward questions from advertisers. Perish the thought. If your Google Ads reporting feels harder to trust lately, our Google Ads Management Services team can help interpret what still matters before budget quietly disappears into automated optimism. Get in touch to discuss this with me or drop me a follow to get more of my updates in your feed. Good content still loses sometimes. There's still a persistent belief floating around marketing that great content wins eventually. Nice idea. This breakdown of why good content still struggles in Google was a useful reminder that rankings depend on far more than quality alone. Site authority, internal linking, search intent, competition, and page structure still carry enormous weight. You've probably seen this yourself. A genuinely useful article sits buried on page 3, while a larger publisher ranks above it with thinner content and 10 times the authority. Annoying, yes. Surprising, not really. Search has always been partly meritocracy and partly distribution advantage. What matters now is how crowded search results have become. AI content has made average information almost infinite. Helpful alone is no longer much of a differentiator. Brands with stronger ecosystems, stronger trust signals, and clearer commercial alignment tend to win more often. If your content feels like it disappears the moment you publish it, our SEO services and content marketing services can help connect content strategy with the authority and structure search engines still reward. Get in touch to discuss this with me or drop me a follow to get more of my updates in your feed. And that's a wrap. This week felt like another round of platforms asking marketers to trust systems they can increasingly see less of. More automation, less visibility, and a lot of polite encouragement to stop asking difficult questions. Meanwhile, the businesses still getting results are usually the ones paying attention to commercial basics, clear messaging, and where money actually comes from. Worth remembering before the next platform promises to solve marketing entirely with AI and a drop-down menu. My Digital Trends 2026 report is out now and it is free. If you are a senior marketer, founder, or in the C-suite, this is the read that will put you at the forefront. Grab your copy. The link is in the description. If you want help cutting through the noise and turning change into progress, get in touch via the details in my profile. And in the meantime, don't forget to drop me a lovely follow to get more of my updates in your feed. Cheers.